What's up, everybody? We are going to talk about Monday night's game, the future, the past three games, all that coming up right after this.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. Mike. What day is it, Mike? What day? Uh-oh.
It's Humpday.
Humpday! Humpday! Huh? Anybody?
It's Humpday.
That's right. It is Hump Day, Skull Vikings. But we're going to talk about it because I don't know about y'all. There's a lot to say. But first, let's give a shout out to my guy Dave is in the building. What up, love? What up, the McAndrews is in the building. We got Skodak Kid. Boom, 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 boom. We got my guy D Woods, Skull State of Mind. We got Alvin, aka Mr. Harms, in the building. We got Skolden in the building. What up, my guy? We got Dave Thibodeau in the building. What up, Lemmy? Hey, but before we, hey, young cringe gamer, what up? I want everybody to know. So I'm at 228 subs right now. Yesterday, I got a donation from one of the viewers, JT Minnesota. He's a part of the Vikings community. He donated this bad boy. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just a Bud Grant little picture signed by Bud Grant. So as soon as your boy hits 300 subs, there will be this giveaway, Bud Grant giveaway. I'm at 228 right now, so spread the word. The Art Series, a limited edition collector set. Series 6, 1994, card number 155, Bud Grant. But yeah, that will be a giveaway when I get the 300. We'll start off with Young Cridge has a question. I don't care who the quarterback is for the rest of the season. Whoever gives us the best chance to win, go with them. Beyond the tank point now. Exactly. So Patrick Harms, it's going to be easy. As soon as I hit 300 subs, the Wednesday night after I hit 300 subs, we'll have a show like this. You'll type in, most likely it'll be hashtag Bud. At the end of the show, we'll run it, and whoever's name it hits on, they'll get it. Real simple. We got Zoe in the building. Well, speaking of everybody, this is JT Minnesota. He's in the building. This is the gentleman that donated this to the channel. He is a Vikings fan, co-worker. So once we hit 300 subs, give a shout out JT Minnesota. This is his donation to the channel, and it's going to be a giveaway for someone in purple. It's going to go to someone who loves the Vikings. So we're going to get into it, and we're going to get into it hard. Monday night. I don't know about y'all. I feel sorry for America because that was one of the worst Monday night football games. It was almost like a Thursday night football game. Usually the bad games are on Thursday night. And that was horrendous. Literally 12-10. and we still couldn't beat the gosh darn Bears. Now, a lot of people are getting on Josh Dobbs right now. Everybody was on the Dobbs train because we were excited about what we were seeing. Finally getting to see a mobile quarterback. But what I'm not excited about, I'm not going to jump on the whole train of it's just Dobbs' fault. Yes, Dobbs made some mistakes here and there. But for me personally, I believe KOC put Dobbs in a bad position. He wasn't doing or game planning for what Dobbs is good at, in my opinion. The first 3 quarters, correct me if I'm wrong, I did not see one play action pass or one play action attempt to where we have to get Dobbs out of the pocket so the threat of him to be able to run with his leg was there. The one time we started seeing play action, we get down the field, score a touchdown. Get the ball back, and boom. KOC wants to go back his old conservative ways and shit the bed, in my opinion. And now I'll bring it up. The first 4 games, I was like, trade KOC's ass. I was done with him at the beginning of the season. But then the 49ers game happened. I was like, okay. Then the Dobbs injury Cousins happened. We get Dobbs. Okay. He's going to make some plays. He's going to be able to use a mobile quarterback. And then boom, nothing. So I'm just gonna quickly go over some stuff. So the last 3 games, the play calling in critical drives in the last 3 games. Vikings up 27-19 against New Orleans. Right? 6:15 left in the game. First play, Ty Chandler run for 2 yards. Second, Chandler run for -4 yards. Third, Dobbs pass incomplete. Fourth, punt. Vikings intercept Winston with 3:13 left. First, Chandler run for no gain. Second, Chandler run for -1. Third, Chandler run for -1. Fourth, punt. Vikings intercept Winston with 1:56 left. Chandler run for 3 yards. Chandler run for 6. Dobbs run for no gain. Punt. Vikings win after Saints failed Hail Mary. Chewing clock is understandable to a point. But at what point do you just put the game away and stop giving them chances? Defense was tremendous here, and the offense was zero help. Vikings up 17-15 against Denver. 10:37 left. Okay. Madison run for 5 yards. Madison run for 1 yard. Dobbs pass incomplete to Addison. Fake punt to Chandler for 31 yards. Madison run for no gain. Holding. Dobbs pass to Madison for -1 yard. Dobbs pass to Chandler for 19. Dobbs scrambles for 2 yards. So these were my notes. First, Dobbs to Hawkinson for 4. Dobbs to Hawkinson for 11. Ball is now down at the 12-yard line. First, Madison run for no gain. Chandler run for no gain. Third, Dobbs incomplete pass, field goal. Vikings settle for a field goal from the 12-yard line and go up 20-15. With 3:17 left, could have been more aggressive here. These are the notes I took. And played for a touchdown to make it a 2-possession game. Diver scores a touchdown on the next drive and wins the game. All right. Monday night. Fit by 50. That is also JT Minnesota. So if you guys are a little older, looking to get in shape, be sure to check out Fit by 50 channel. Some workouts. Get you back in. Lemmy Smith says it. KOC failed the team Monday. He didn't come prepared. These last 2 weeks, boom. And Dobbs isn't the answer we need. I feel better with Hall at quarterback. A scrambly quarterback who's a better thrower. Vikings up 10-9 against Chicago, 3:27 left. Madison up the middle for no gain. Madison to the right for 1 yard. Dobbs passed to Powell for -1 yard. Punt with 2:35 left. Bears kick a field goal on the next drive and win the game. Could have been more aggressive here to seal the game with the first down. That's what I'm saying. Our defense was playing lights out. There's a certain amount of time to where the offense has got to produce. Now, me and Rap have a joke because I would always say, on paper, we're supposed to beat such and such team. On paper, this. On paper, we have the weapon. But in my opinion, KOC is just not executing. You guys let me know in the chats. For me, this next game against the Raiders is going to determine whether or not I have KOC back on the hot seat. No ifs, ands. At this point, it doesn't matter the quarterback. Because if the play calling is going to be what it is, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. So that kid says, at this point, I just want a quarterback that can get us into field goal range and not turn the ball over 70 times a game. Yes, so that kid. We have, and 50 by 50 says it too, we just have to take care of the damn ball. We have to. Young Cringe Gamer says, the one thing Hall will give us that neither of our other quarterbacks will, besides maybe KOC, is ball security. We'll have to see. Now, I don't know about you guys. I'm at the stage of the game with the play calling that I see from KOC right now. Yo, we got Rap in the building. Hey, since Rap is in the building, hey, I'm about to drop this link. If you want that purple gang apparel, the holidays are coming up. Be sure to click on this link. There's going to be new merch dropping each month. There's going to be exclusive merch dropping. For those in the family, there might be merch with your branding on it. You know? So keep on the link. Buy your significant other a Skullmate shirt. Have fun with it. Hey, we got Tony Bell in the building. Tonight, after this show, be sure to lock into the Vintage with Tony Bell and Curtis TYA. They're going to be talking about Vikings wide receivers from the past, present, and future. In case I missed you, we got Skull for Barber, 1975 in the building. We got Warlord of Art. Good day, Mike. I love that. But yeah, so for me, this Raider game is going to is going to tell me whether I'm fully in or out on KOC. Because at this point, if we play Dobbs, we play Dobbs. I'd rather, if we play Hall, we play Hall. Because right now, from what I can see in the play calling, let's pull it up. Right now, we were in the 6th seed. So this drops us back down to the 7th seed. Green Bay is creeping up. What up, Skull? Bob Sweet in the building. So right now we're in the 7th seed. I mean, we can still win some games and make the playoff. We could lose some games. The Packers, the Rams could sneak their way in. Tony Bell says, I am out on KOC. So I have a question for you guys. We play the Raiders and we get mollywopped by the Raiders, are you willing to say and be out on KOC? And would you be bold enough to make Brian Flores the interim head coach and elevate Wes Phillips to actually play calling and calling the plays until Brian Flores became head coach? Let me know in the chat. Tony Bell said yes. I mean, Two-Tone Tony said for sure. Because I don't know. I mean, it comes to a point. I mean, yeah, that first season we went 13-4. We got lucky here and there. Young Cringe says, I was out once we'd lost our 5th game. The last head coach to regress in the season 2 and win a Super Bowl was Tom Flores in 1984. We're not winning with KOC. History is against us. Skull for Barber 1975 says, I am good with that, Yogi. Bob Swede says, hell yay. TYA, Curtis, KOC stuck in his ways. I don't see him changing. Facts. I don't know what it is. It's like he's scared to take chances. And the chances he does take is stupid plays of tight end, hiking the ball to the tight end and pitching it to your damn quarterback to where he's damn near concussed with that illegal shot by dude with no flag and being concussed the whole damn game. I think he was concussed, but Love says win out and win the division if the Kittens lose to Dallas. Tony Bell says Flores will get interviews for head coach openings in the offseason. Facts. Two-Tone Tony says that's if we lose to the Raiders. And he takes his foot off the gas. Lemmy says KOC should take a page out of the Saints playbook and use Dobbs how they use Taysom Hill on freaky ass running plays where Dobbs could run or pass. Exactly. That's what I don't want us to get stuck with. I don't want KOC. That's why I'm afraid of the future. I mean, even in the 2024 draft, we all feel, a majority of us feel, that we need to take a stab at a quarterback. to where people are saying KOC and Kwesi, they need to pick their guy. I'm not even confident on KOC picking the guy now. I mean, you guys let me know in the chat. Are you guys confident of KOC picking a quarterback right now? Or would you rather have Brian Flores bringing in another OC and that OC, depending on who, picking a quarterback? Hey, we got Jason MC in the building. What up, Skull? My guy. For me, I am not confident right now on KOC picking the guy and the quarterback of our future. I'm really not. I am not confident on his play calling. I'm really not. Even at times with Kirk Cousins, the play calling was horrible. Tony Bell says Dobbs is an RPO quarterback. And have we ran any RPOs? Young Cringe Gamer says we should root for the Eagles to go 16-1, 49ers go 13-4, and Dallas to get the 5th seed. Make sure we get the 6th seed. Two-Tone Tony says, I don't know. Hey, James Bowman, Skull, how you feeling? Tony Bell says KOC and Kwesi can't do anything unless they get approval from Mark Wilf and Andrew Miller. Young Cringe Gamer says, I am not confident. It sounds like he doesn't want to adapt his scheme for a mobile quarterback. Sounds like he prefers an immobile pocket passer. And that would be horrendous. Because me, as a Viking fan, and most of the Viking fans in here, when Dobbs didn't know the playbook and was able to make plays with his leg, people call it backyard, street, football, whatever, it was exciting. Now that Dobbs has been pulled into the reins, here, stay in the pocket, read the field, and make quick decisions, it just went downhill from there. I'll bring it back. The one drive we looked good on, it was play action, him getting outside the pocket, finding the receivers, and getting down. And not only, I'm not going to say Dobbs was, I'm not putting all the blame on KOC. I'm putting a majority on it. Dobbs did make some dumbass decisions. But it's got to be brought up. Our O-line was getting eat up that game. They had the Bears looking like the 1985 Bears defense. Ingram was getting ran over, looking lost. O'Neal was getting ran over. So he was running for his life a whole lot that game. Young, okay, I said that one. James Bowman says, I'm confident he's going to get JJ from Michigan. So James, my top two right now, just with the draft position that we currently sit in at 21, would be Jaden Daniels of LSU and JJ McCarthy of Michigan. I do like them. Tony Bell says Dobbs is a career backup and KOC didn't help him with the play calls, plus the O-line regress through the first 3 weeks of the season. Exactly. And at this point, I mean, depending on if we could get Dobbs at the cheap, I would still want us to draft a quarterback, have Hall in the quarterback room, and get a veteran backup, a journeyman. Lemmy says we're the real life version of the movie Any Given Sunday. Dobbs is our Willie Beeman. He has to make plays on his own to be successful and just go off script. Yeah. Uh, Young Courage Gamer says JJ Daniels or Penix will fall to the 20s. Not too concerned with not getting our guy. Yeah, I'd be okay with any three of those. Sarah says first KOC and hire Josh McDaniels. No, thank you. I think she might have meant fire KOC and hire Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels as a OC, Sarah? Would you want to? Are you talking about hire him as a OC? James says KOC needs to stop overthinking things. What up, Frozen North? Oh, we got Sarah in the building. We got Frozen North in the building. Frozen says, how many boxes did I miss? I haven't done a box yet. So, Sarah, so I don't know if you. So, Sarah, if the Vikings were to get rid of KOC, depending on this Raiders game, how would you feel as Brian Flores as the interim head coach? Let me know in the comments. Hey, everybody, we got the One Bar and Lupicus show in the building. Hey, shout out to my guys, man. They are awesome. They are supporting the channel. They're sending people my way. Just to let everybody know, I'm at 228 subs for all those that have came in. As soon as I get into 300 subs, JT Minnesota, a Viking, part of the Viking community, donated this Bud Grant. Boom, 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 boom. The Wednesday after I hit 300 subs, the Wednesday after, anybody in the chat in that room that night will have a chance to win it. As simple as that. So share my page, get me up to 300. The Wednesday after, we will be giving this signed autograph Bud Grant picture away. But yeah. Oh, did I? Oh. What up, Mike Sports Vibes is in the building. Young Cringe Gamer has a hot take for us, y'all. Bill gets fired by the Pats. Flores gets hired as their head C. Bill becomes our new DC, reuniting him with the KOC and that New England connection. I really hope Brian Flores doesn't go to the Patriots. But I did say that, I don't know, maybe a month or 2 months ago. If Belichick takes the Charger job, that could be a landing spot for Flores. Two-Tone Tony says, I say just keep Flores no matter what. 1975 agrees. McDaniels is a twice failed head coach. One bar in Lupkin said, I would take down my family picture for that bad boy. Hell yeah. Yep. Hey, it'll be that simple. That night show, there'll be hashtag Bud at the end of the show. We'll roll it, and it'll be yours. Hey, we got James Bowman in the building. All right. So now it's the time. I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to jump on and say, we're going to be in a bye week, but why don't you guys give me your opinion of what needs to happen? What do you guys think our Viking season is going to end up? Are we going to still make the playoffs? Are we going to get booted out of the playoffs? What direction do you think we should take for quarterback? Let me know. You can either let me know in the comments or jump on and talk your talk. Is the Raiders game going to be a turning point? For me, it is. For KOC, that's my D-Day. That is my D-Day. I'm either going to be all in on KOC or he's going to be on the Yogi shit list. And you don't want to be on that. All right. We got my first guy. What up, T-Bell? How you feeling, my guy?
I'm all right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So you really want to know what's going to happen with this team?
Let us know. Let us know your take.
If there was anybody else calling the plays other than KLC, I would say this team runs the table. KLC hasn't done anything in the 2 years he's been here to give me confidence that he knows how to keep a lead and he knows how to play with the lead. He doesn't get it. I personally, I think the moment is too big for him. I don't think he is a good offensive coordinator, but guess what? He never called a play in the NFL. Maybe we're seeing why nobody trusted him to call plays.
Right.
As a coach, you've got to adjust your playbook to the talent that you have. Dobbs is not a drop back quarterback. He's not Kirk Cousins. He can't run Kirk Cousins plays. Dobbs will make things happen with his feet. You've got to let him use his feet. And when I say let him use his feet, do not put him in the backfield in some stupid-ass pitch play from your tight end so he can get rocked on a sweep in the first quarter and then expect him to play when he's slightly concussed. So, personally, for me, Harbaugh was my pick. I wanted Harbaugh as a coach. I still want Harbaugh as a coach. KLC is not the answer, but KLC was what management wanted. That's what management wanted. They wanted KLC.
Now, so for those who don't know, me and Tony know each other in real life. My first head coaching opportunity, Tony was my statistician, and he kept records of the stats. Now, my first year as a head coach, what was one thing I didn't do? I did not call one damn play. You know why? I left that up to my OC and my DC. My job was to find the right people to call the plays, and if they were messing up, be like, hey, what's going on here? How are we going to fix it?
Right.
It wasn't my job to call the play. My job was to focus on the defense and the offense to make sure they were doing stuff right. And that's how it should be. This whole head coach calling the plays, I don't get it.
It's an ego thing.
Yeah. Find the guy to do it. Hold them accountable. When they're doing good, give them praise. When they're messing up, hold them accountable. Simple as that. And we went 11-2 that year. Lost one game in the regular season and lost in the championship. My first year as a head coach. Oh, we got We got Sarah in the building. What up, Sarah? How do you think the rest of the season is going to go? Can you hear me?
Hey, Sarah, you there?
All right, she'll talk when she's ready.
Yep.
Oh no.
But yeah, when you're a head coach, you've got other things to worry about. And KLC is a new head coach. He's got a whole team to worry about. You know what? Give those play calling duties to somebody you trust. You've got an offensive coordinator. Let him show what he can do.
Yeah.
You know, you let Flores run the defense. You let Phillips run the offense, and you manage the team. That way, you can pay attention to the game and see what the other team is doing schematically to take advantage of whatever, you know, take advantage of their flaws. Or yet, if they've got you, like the Vikings have been, the teams have been telegraphing the Vikings perfectly because, you know, KLC doesn't
hear us now, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm just here to like yell at Zoe.
Oh, okay. Hey, we got Felicia in the building. What up, Felicia? How you doing?
So, but like I said earlier in the chat, you've got a head coach right now on staff in Flores if this doesn't work out with KLC. The problem with that is Mark Wilf and Andrew Miller are going to shove it down our throats as Viking fans and prove a point that KLC was the right choice for head coach. And they'll go down with that ship. And in the process, we're going to lose Flores because he's getting a head coaching job, folks.
Yeah.
He's going to get a head coaching job. There's rumored to be damn near 13, 14 openings.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be
Dang.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot. It's going to be
a lot. This
offseason is going to be crazy.
There's going to be 13, 14 openings. You know damn well if Flores doesn't get a job, then you know there's some BS going on with the owners.
Yeah.
That lawsuit could be a problem, but also that lawsuit, you know what? His lawsuit ain't the worst. John Gruden's is worse.
Oh, yeah.
You know who's in the best position? Frank Reich. He doesn't have to freaking go to work from now on and get a freaking $3-4 million paycheck.
Frank Reich is set for life. He only coached 11 games?
For real.
He is set for life.
T-Bass. Hey, T-Bass is in the building.
Oh, what's up, T-Bass?
Never been a KLC
I don't
from
care if
day
I get
one.
fired. If I'm collecting a paycheck like that, fuck it, fire me.
Yeah, I mean, fire me. I'll still get paid.
Right.
Guaranteed.
Hey, Sarah, what did Zoe do?
So that mofo was talking so much crap to Lions fans. So on Tuesday, when I showed up to that podcast, they were all like, "Where's Zoe at? Where's Zoe at?" I thought you guys were gonna beat the Bears. Where's Zoe at? And so I was like,
so you had to take the brunt of it, huh?
I sure did. So I'm here to bitch at him because he said Dobbs was gonna lead us to the motherfucking promised land.
Hey, Zoe, they coming for you, Zoe. The Lions fans are coming for you, Zoe. Young Chris Gamer says, George, I don't care about politics. I'm a stat nerd, and they do give great stats. T-Bass says ownership that wants to win does not care about that lawsuit. They will hire Flo. Exactly.
A real owner will, but guess what? You're going to get owners that are going to be nitpicking at him about hiring the guy.
Hey, Sarah, here he comes. He came to the front of the class. What up, Zoe?
What up, though?
But where was you on Tuesday? I had to show my face even though we lost.
I ain't know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait. So Sam brings up a question. Sam Ruthless Rubio says, "What's crazy is 3 weeks ago, before the Saints game, everyone loved KLC. I think we jumped ship."
Let me correct Sam on this.
Yeah.
Sam, not everybody loved KLC. I ain't never loved KLC. Okay? I'm just being point blank honest. I never loved him. So when you say everybody loved him, I sure as hell didn't, and I still don't.
Now, for me personally, those first 4 games, if you guys roll back and roll the tape, I was talking about what we could get if we were to trade them to the Chargers. But then I did say that the San Francisco game was my turning point game to whether I was on the, hey, let's tank or let's make a run for the playoffs. And for those couple games, he was looking good, but now he's regressed back to same old KOC to where he started making some good play calling. We got Dobbs in. We started seeing some play action. We started seeing some. I mean, Dobbs just came in, so the plays was dropped down to like 20 plays, and it was a lot of Dobbs had to.
But did you notice something, Yogi? And we talked about this in preseason with Hall. When Hall started moving his feet, they basically cut his legs off and told him to stand in the pocket.
Yep.
And wait for a play to develop in the passing game. Dobbs did the same damn thing Monday night.
Yep. And that's why I'm afraid of the draft next year. I'm no longer now even if we were to get JJ McCarthy or Jaden Daniels or Michael Penix, Bo Nix, whoever, that guy, I'm afraid KOC's just gonna try to make him a Kirk Cousins.
KOC is first of all, this is his first time calling plays ever as a coach, and it shows. He should not be calling the plays. Hell, we've never seen KOC work with more than a touchdown lead and keep it. Every game he had to come from behind in 11 games last year. And this year he's what? 5 and what is it? What is his record? He's losing those games this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, that tells you a lot right there. It's like he's scared to win by more than 14 points. He thinks somebody gonna come and whoop his ass if he beats somebody by more than 2 touchdowns.
All right. Now that we got Zoe in the building, Zoe is the Dobbs. Hey, Zoe is the Dobbs guy.
In my defense, I did say that let's play him up until the bye week, and then after that we can look to see where we go from there. So I was supportive, but I was like not on the train, but I was supportive of it because I said let's give it to up until the bye week.
Yep. So Zoe, your feelings right now?
Man, shit. At the end of the day, if they want to run hard, run them, but it's gonna be the same play with Dobbs in there. So
Yeah.
all we're gonna say is Hall ain't it. Put Dobbs back in. We're gonna be the same shit. So,
His only other option is if he wants a drop back quarterback, it's Mullins.
yeah, man. I don't.
Hey, at least they cut Sean Mannion. That's a good thing.
James said, in fairness to KOC, our defense sucked.
Well,
They got nothing to do with the offense, though.
in fairness to KOC last year, so did his play calling because he had to come from behind in 11 games just to get a win, and it took the defense to get one big play at the end of the game to win it for him. It was, guess what? If it wasn't for Josh Allen not being able to handle a goddamn snap at the goal line, we would have lost that game because his play calling got us beat at he couldn't get a yard.
No, we were destined to win that game because Buffalo should never play game of the year games ever again. They have never won a single damn game of the year game. Like, god damn.
Hey, Sam says, no matter what, you roll with Dobbs. You switch now, it's bad for the locker room and team on how fast you give up on some player. Mullins isn't him, and Hall will be concussed or hurt within 5 hits. Again, too small.
Well, you heard his presser this week, right?
Mm-mm.
He's basically kind of going to leave it up to JJ.
That's why I said that it might be who JJ. It ain't number 5 or 6 games left.
JJ, whoever he's got the better rapport with, whoever gets him the ball in practice, I guess he's going to go with what JJ says, and I think the Raiders game it'll be Dobbs.
Man, this team is a train wreck.
This team was a train wreck last year.
Yeah.
13 wins covered up a lot of holes on this team. But now this year, I mean, coming out of the gate, this team, a lot of Viking fans had this false narrative that we were this Super Bowl caliber team. We're not even close. We're barely wild card, folks.
Because of the offense.
Because of the offense. And the biggest savior is Brian Flores on the defense, and he did enough to get a head coaching job.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but I think he's going to be picky about where he goes because it's his second stint.
He might take that Chargers.
Either Chargers or Redskins. I mean, Commanders.
Yeah.
You know,
I think by enemy, whatever his name is, will get the
Bieniemy?
Chargers. I mean, we'll get the Commanders because I mean he's been helping develop Howell.
Yeah. Well, here's a wild card too. Atlanta.
Yeah.
They love Flores down in Atlanta.
But I read Atlanta want to keep their head coach.
No, you talk about somebody who can't call no plays. You thought KLC's bad? Watch a Falcons game.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, but they found a way to beat the Saints.
That ain't nothing. We beat the Saints.
We beat the Saints.
They're like the two worst play callers, the Saints and Arthur Smith and that guy that does it for the Saints. And
Where did he come from?
Who?
Arthur Smith.
Tennessee.
Arthur Smith, Tennessee. Yeah.
Oh.
Young Cringe says Buffalo is the AFC Vikings. It's always going to be the game of the year.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, that he's got a point.
Yeah, except we won our game of the year. Buffalo hasn't yet. They lost to Kansas City with 13 seconds left. They lost to us. They lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
I would have just kicked. I mean, you still had 20 seconds and a timeout. The least you could do is try.
Sam says Zoe look like Jonathan Pollard.
Hey man, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm getting trimmed up tomorrow for real.
Yeah, I need to shave this. And
That's why I ain't gonna lie today, man. I said my hair ain't cut. My hair nothing, yo.
Frozen North says, but we don't see that in 2 weeks. Then that should have been enough time. T-Bass says excuses for KOC. I'm tired of them. Last year it was because of the defense. This year it's because of injury. It's going to turn into the next Irv Smith Jr. Wait for next year.
Yeah, they've already got the excuses for KLC, and they're.
Hell no, I ain't growing
But
no
what
lock.
excuse though? I
You
mean,
see my
is
hair?
Kurt not hurt? He is hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt, but here's the thing.
My hair, Mike.
If the Vikings fall apart at the end of the year, he's still gonna live off the 13-win season, and they're also gonna keep him around because, well, guess what? He had to deal with a lot of injuries last year, and he did the best he could. Let's see what he does for another year. The guy's I think he's got a 4-year deal.
Yeah, I think next year will be year 3, won't it? Yeah, it'll be
Year 3.
Next year I can
we
see him
could
getting
be the
fired.
Jets.
Huh?
I said we could have been the Jets where we just did nothing and whatnot.
What's the Jets record?
4 and something.
4-9,
4-7.
4-7.
Yep.
And we 6-6?
Yeah,
And now
we're-
Aaron Rodgers is teasing about coming back. I think it's more for Eagles purposes, so he can say he.
You know what? And Rodgers would be the one to come back and re-tear his Achilles.
I mean,
Coming back to prove a point.
Yeah, it's the only reason he's coming back. He's coming. They want him to come back to save their season.
There's no saving. They're done.
yeah.
Yeah, but what's the wild card picture look like in the AFC? It ain't that great.
We got Ravens in first, Chiefs in second, Jags in third, Dolphins in fourth, Steelers in fifth, Browns in sixth, Colts in seventh, Texans in eighth. So Colts, Texans, Broncos are 6-5. Bills are 6-6.
They play this weekend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Felicia says, Felicia says, way too many turnovers. You can win games. You can't win games with that many
Facts.
turnovers.
And that's also
Yeah.
on coaching too.
Yeah, that's on coaching. We've been having turnovers since week 1.
Yeah, that's on coaching.
Like how many we had week 1? 3 or 4 or something like that?
Oh yeah, against
Three.
the Bucks. Yep.
3.
Like, I don't know what happened to the team over a year.
Sam says if
they
the
weren't there
Vikings
in the
make
first
the
place.
playoffs, even with the first round knockout, KOC job isn't even in question. We had our wide receiver out with Cousins out for the year.
I disagree.
That's no, you know
I
what?
disagree.
You win with what you got.
What
There are teams that have won with less.
But at the end of the day, what was the Minnesota Vikings record with Kirk Cousins and JJ on the field at the same time?
They had a losing record.
That's what I'm saying. What different? Like we were 1-4 or some shit like that.
Yeah, we were 2-4 or something like that with
Yeah,
both of them on the field.
Like that don't make no sense. Like
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like you guys were saying we would have won that game with Kirk.
what game?
So it's
Which
kind of like,
one?
well, we were 1-4, but who knows where we would have progressed to if they were healthy.
You talking about the Bears game?
James Harris says Rodgers will play if Green Bay makes the playoffs.
Oh yeah, so we can take the light out. Take the what you call it off of the Packers. Yeah.
Why?
Hey,
He's not seeing the playoffs. He's not going to see the Jets in the play. I mean, he's not going to see the Packers in the playoffs.
No, I think it's probably to do something with the picks.
So that they can have the same record or whatever, so they get to play each other next year. Or he could just come here next year and play Green Bay twice. That's probably easier.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
So realistically, let's go to the Vikings. Wrong spot. Let's look at the rest of our schedule.
We got the Raiders and the Bengals, and then Detroit, Green Bay, and Detroit again.
Yeah. So, of those 5 games,
I'm more afraid of the Raiders than Detroit, actually.
Here's the deal. Vikings got to run the table.
Yeah,
They
they
gotta
got to
win
win
out.
all 5.
They got to win out. They cannot rely on anybody to help them. And you know what? Just win out. Make your own destiny. Stop relying on other motherfuckers to do it for you. Do it yourself. If you win out, then you just see what happens. I think if they win out, they make the playoffs.
If they lose the game or two, I'll tell you
Well,
what.
and also the Seahawks, their remaining schedule is freaking hard as hell.
Yeah, they ain't making the playoff. It's gonna be the Vikings or the Packers, I think.
Or it might be the Vikings and Packers. Wouldn't it be funny if our division ended up having 3 teams in?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Well, here's the funny. Don't the Lions play the Saints this weekend?
Yeah.
Yep.
In New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think the Lions win.
Man, they're gonna run that ball down their throat.
But the Saints can't score.
And they can't stop the run. They gonna run that bit down their throat. I ain't lying to you. Both of them running back gonna have about 120 yards apiece. They ain't letting Jared Goff throw that ball.
No. What is the Lions road record?
They are better on the road too than at home.
Gee, who does that sound like this year? Fucking Vikings can't win a home game at all.
Right.
That shit crazy. They used to be good at the crib.
Yeah.
They can't win a home
Cody says, "Hey, what up, Cody? I didn't see
What up, though, Cody?
But
Cody in
they've
the
only
building.
played one team that had a top defense that they beat, and that was the Chiefs.
Who?
Who? The Lions?
Lions.
That shouldn't even count. It was the first game of the year.
Dog ain't even play neither.
Because then the top defenses that they played, they got their ass whooped.
Yeah, the Ravens.
By the way, what's the Vikings defense sitting at now?
Better than the Lions.
Damn, they defense. What their offense is? Shit, that's the problem. Shit,
The Lions defense is garbage.
shit. We lost the games to damn field goals.
Lions fans were talking so much shit to me during the summer that our defense is going to be the worst in the league because of all the players that we lost. I'm like, those dudes were old. We had to get rid of them and whatnot. And so, but our defense is better than theirs now.
I'm gonna tell y'all what though.
Hey, Freddie, how you doing, my guy?
Hey, Freddie. I got some. Hey, Freddie, I think the Packers beat the Chiefs this weekend.
I don't know.
I think they beat them at Green
Because
Bay.
the
I ain't gonna
Chiefs
lie to
have
you,
a really good defense.
but they ain't
So
got
it
no
looks-
offense.
So it looks like from what Dave is telling us, the Vikings got a top 10 defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What the fuck is the offense doing? That's the problem.
That's got to be near the bottom.
DVOA
Got to.
makes no sense to me. Like, what is that?
So many players lost on offense and defense.
Do you guys think Davenport comes back?
I forgot all about him, man. He
I
don't need to. Get his ass for the rest of the
He's
I
season.
gonna
think it'll
come
be
back,
nice for him
but
to come back just in time for the playoffs to only twist his ankle and be out for the season again.
Yeah.
no, he gonna fall on his way to the refrigerator and pull a hamstring, and then his ass is on IR for the rest of the year.
or get hurt getting out the car, twist his ankle.
Thank you.
Because
My
if
my
he's
foot
on
hit the
IR,
ground.
he's out for 4 games. So that puts him back at when we played the Lions on our last game, or the
Yeah.
Packers.
The last game is the Lions in Detroit.
Shit,
Yep.
I ain't going to that game. We lose 2 games. Hell no.
So
I won't be there.
What's the Raiders record right now? Or how are they sitting?
I think they're a game or 2 under 500.
They like 4 and 6, I think.
The
Yeah.
Raiders are 5-7.
Okay.
So they have something to play for. Shit.
If they're playing for anything, they're playing to keep Antonio Pierce as their head coach.
Yeah.
Now we better not lose to another interim head coach. You see what happened last time we played one.
Oh, you mean the one that ran up 33 points on us in
we
the first
better
half?
not lose to no damn interim head coach.
So Freddie
Oh.
says Davenport is projected to return 12-10.
I don't even know who the Raiders
Yeah,
quarterback
and
even is.
he'll be out again on 12-12.
You ain't lying.
Might as well save him till the
Next season.
till the Lions game.
Davenport.
Well, here's the deal. If we cut Davenport at the end of the season, we're still on the hook for some money with Davenport.
Bob say
I think he's
Bob
a
say
free
I miss
agent
Kirk.
next year.
So they need to keep him.
I don't miss Kirk.
I don't either.
I don't miss him. I don't miss that
Me neither.
Kirk either.
Me neither. The fuck? Hey, people are crazy though. For
Oh,
some reason,
Dave said offense DVOA is dropping, currently 19th. It was 8th with Cousins.
and we're losing with
I
Cousins.
still don't
so,
miss him though.
yeah,
Don't
like
miss-
what? Bless you.
Thank you.
These people
Here's
crazy,
the thing.
man.
If KOC as a coach would develop some sort of running game, that would help a lot.
Kirk wouldn't be injured right now. Probably had a run game.
If you thought Dobbs got a beating on Monday night, just think if Kirk was back there.
Yeah.
Kirk might have completed a few more passes, but
Kirk
he would
would've
have
got
took some
the-
hits.
Kirk would have got the ball off faster.
Right. But Kirk would have still took some hits.
No, I'm talking shit. You know how these Vikings fans, Kirk would have did Kirk. Cause we are like Kirk. Y'all act like Kirk never had no effed up games for the Vikings. That's the part that got me twisted. Like we
Yeah,
gonna know
like
the
that
Atlanta
Buccaneers
Falcons game last
Didn't
year.
he have like 3 turnovers?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, people act like we the one them games. Like how?
You
So-
must be Zoe, you must be listening to Twin Cities Radio to hear that shit.
Who?
Twin Cities Radio.
No, hell.
Because
no.
that's exactly what they be saying.
No, it's
They
the
be-
truth. You
they
remember that
be-
Atlanta? You remember that Atlanta Falcons game last year?
Why are you reminding me, man?
Or was that the year after last?
The year
It's
before.
funny when Vikings fans give predictions and they're like 40 to whatever. I'm like, when have we ever scored 40 damn points, y'all? Get
Under
real.
KOC. You gotta say under KOC.
Exactly. Under KOC, we're lucky to get 24.
Man,
So I have a
KOC,
question for
man.
Freddie. So, Freddie, are you in or out on KOC as we sit? Or do you need a couple more games to make that determination? For me, this Raider game is going to give me my final decision. I came back around. Beginning of the season, I was out. I came back around, but he's got me slipping back the other way and quickly.
He's with certain fans up here, he is getting some blowback. They are saying it's time for him to stop calling plays. But then, like I said, you've got the Viking PR machine that's putting it out there that he won 13 games last year.
Another day, another victory for the OG, taking down the sweats.
You ain't lie. That shit Monday night was horrible. Like, what was that?
That game was hard to watch. I ain't gonna
I'd
lie.
have told Dawes, man, just play off scripts, bro, like you did in Atlanta, man. We got 10 plays we running with. That's it.
And see, that's the thing too. And this was the problem I had with Kirk. That meltdown at the end of that Chargers game, that's on both Kirk and KLC. Here's the thing. A veteran quarterback that's a leader would have got in KLC's face and been like, screw you. If you ain't getting the play in, I'm calling the motherfucking play.
But people don't look at that.
Kirk doesn't have that. Kirk's waiting for KLC.
Well, I'm like, you're a veteran. You're gonna sit there and tell me that you have to wait for the fucking coach to tell you to spike the fucking ball?
Yeah, if you're Kirk Cousins.
That's like you 13 years old. Your mama got to still tell your ass to brush your teeth in the morning.
But that's Kirk.
why I don't trust him to lead us to a Super Bowl. Can't even
Yeah,
lead his damn team down the field to spike the damn ball. Why would he
Super
lead
Bowl?
us to the Super Bowl? Are you
Man, you can't
kidding
lead it to
me?
the NFC Championship game. So you asking for too
He
much.
can't get us out of the first round of the playoffs. What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie. Some people love Kirk. People on here bashing Dobbs, man. Kirk would have did this. Kirk would have did shit, man. Okay.
We know,
All right.
and I know why they're bashing Dobbs, and I'm just going to leave it out there. You can figure it out.
They
already
can
know.
bash Dobb all they want. I still want Kirk gone.
Exactly. I don't shit. I still don't want Kirk back next year.
I've already told people, and I'll tell you guys, Kirk comes back next year, I'm done.
I ain't know. He better.
Yeah,
know.
like I said, if we resign Kirk, I'm gonna go be a goddamn Packers fan.
I'm just going to sit the season up for football, period.
I'm gonna watch arena football. Do that still come on?
What?
Hey,
Up again. We got one in Minnesota.
Y'all do?
Minnesota Myth.
Yeah, Minnesota Myth.
Is they good?
It's a brand new
It'll be
team.
a brand new team. I started a new channel for it too.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be watching them. I'll be with you, Yogi, on that channel. If
Hell
Kirk
yeah.
come back. I'm
Freddie
staying
says
on
if
Kirk.
KOC has another lackluster game, then Wes Phillip needs to call plays going forward. Am I totally agree, Freddie?
I agree, Freddie, but guess what?
Who gonna tell him that though?
KOC's not going to give up that. He's not going to, his ego will not let him give that up.
Shit, Quasey needs to be like,
I
look,
think,
bro.
I think the only ones that could tell KOC anything would be Mark Wilf and Andrew Miller. And
I got somebody for you. Brian Flores. Shit, like bro,
oh,
like
yeah, if he puts
your offense is horrible.
if he keeps
Your
pissing
offense,
Flores is gone.
your offense won't score
Yeah.
a point on my defense, bro. Know how bad your offense is.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'd have been in the office on Tuesday morning, and I'd have had to sit down with KLC. What the fuck are you doing? You're putting my young defense in spots that they don't need to be put in. You need to, if you want my defense to succeed, you need to help my defense play some ball control, get some damn points, and everything will be fine. He puts that young defense in too many spots. I mean, and they're gonna make mistakes like they did Thursday or Monday.
I read a stat that was crazy on Tuesday, man. They said the Bears was the first team, I think, out of 38 teams or 48 teams to win a football game by all field goals.
First team in 30 years.
Yeah, that was something. Yeah, that what it was.
And I think the last team might have been the Vikings. No, we won a game on a safety. But every score we had was a field goal.
Hey,
But-
everybody, just a reminder. I put my link in the channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Once I hit 300, this Bud Grant signed autograph picture. The Wednesday after I hit 300, it'll be a giveaway. One lucky winner is going to win this bad boy to put on their wall.
Are you guys buying this new Jordan Love hype?
No,
He been looking.
Hey, that last game, he was
He been
looking
looking
good,
all
though.
right though.
He played against the Lions
it
second.
was the Lions.
Doesn't
But
look
I'm
good.
telling y'all, I think they're gonna beat the Chiefs.
I'm going
telling
to watch
you,
that
man.
game.
I'll
Yeah.
watch it, but
The Chiefs defense is way better than their receivers. They're
Dang,
gonna
but-
shut them down.
They ain't look too good last week though.
It's the
Yeah.
Lions. They're
The Chiefs
the
defense.
Chiefs receiver. I mean, the Chiefs corners are gonna shut their receivers down.
Yeah, young Cridge Gamer says, I want Jordan Love to ball out so the Packers pay him $50 million.
Hey, y'all laugh. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Man, I don't know. John, hey, he showed some wheels to get the Lions on Thanksgiving the way he ran that ball up that field. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey, but it's 9:35. We about to tap out. Hey, be sure to tap back in on this channel because my guy right here down in the this corner will be back on with Curtis TYA. They're going to be talking vintage Vikings history, and this week's topic is about what?
Top wide receivers in team history.
Ooh,
I'm gonna watch that one. I already know who number one.
You ain't gonna watch it, Zoe. You know damn well there's too much history for you to handle in one night.
I've been on there.
Laquan Treadwell.
Hey,
Shout
Flip
out.
that over, because you pretty much know who the top guy is going to be, but besides him, there's a
Right.
bunch of others that were some damn good receivers in this league.
and I'm going to drop one more link if you guys are
What
looking
time is that
to
show?
get some unofficial Vikings purple gang attire. Be sure to click the link in the chat and grab some. I'm gonna grab some tomorrow.
And
Wow.
everybody come over to the vintage show. We'll be there
What
We
time
all
right.
does that start now?
right after this one.
In about what 20? Oh, right, you guys are about to start right after.
Give us about 15 minutes.
Boom, 15
Right,
minutes. The
right.
vintage
15
show
minutes.
will start.
Poop
Thanks
break.
everybody. Skull Vikings.
Skull.